This is how you're gonna wanna do your makeup all winter. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be showing you how I did this here makeup look. This look is really about looking insanely hot. This is my go-to hot girl, that girl makeup look. Whenever I'm not feeling my best or I am feeling my best and I want my makeup to reflect that, this is the look that we're doing. This is the look you're wearing out to dinner with your husband, with your boyfriend, on a first date, on a last date, with your ex. Like, this is the makeup you're wearing to be the hottest woman in the room. This look is super, super easy. It is beginner friendly. It's fast. It's not that hard to do. And it's very natural in a way where all of the colors we're using are very, very neutral, natural colors. It's very bronzy focused. So it's also gonna help warm you up whenever you're feeling gross in the winter months. If you wanna look insanely hot, if you wanna look hot as let's get into it. I just was watching a tutorial where this creator, she did like 10 minutes of skin prep. So I'm not gonna do 10 minutes. I am gonna use the Charlotte Magic Cream. This makes your skin so sticky. Although with my skincare this morning, I did use niacinamide, which also makes your skin nice and sticky. And I like the smell of this too. And then I'm gonna be using, I have another tiny little sample. This is the MAC Prep and Prime Natural Radiance Base. So this is so pretty. This is like a shimmery pinky lotion. I am just gonna put this on. I know a lot of people prefer to put lotions on with a brush, so if that's you, go ahead, but I like to use my hands so that the natural oils and warmth of my hands really help to get that into my skin. Can kind of massage a little bit of facial sculpting, if you will. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dive right on in here with the House Labs Triclone Skin Tech Foundation in shade 100 Light Neutral. I'm using the Sephora Pro Foundation 47 brush. Let's put this on. And I like to just tap this in. So today is January. Happy New Year. I hope everyone had a great New Year. My New Year was honestly so nice. My boyfriend and I stayed at home. We cooked together and we watched TV. That's what we did. We did not go out for New Year's. This was one of my first New Year's staying in and doing nothing and not traveling either, and it was so nice. Let me know what you guys did for New Year's in the comments, and if you're more of someone who would rather go out or if you would be someone who would just stay in. I personally was so happy to stay in. I didn't want to go out. I just feel like as you get older, the holidays just get so exhausting, you know what I mean? Especially if you're in a relationship. My partner and I, we visit both of our families for Christmas, and it can be a lot. It's a lot of driving, it's a lot of travel, it's a lot of socializing. It's not so relaxing, if you know what I mean. But I'm not trying to complain. I am really lucky that I do have my family. He has his family. Okay, so now you can see that is nice and blended. Wow, look at that. Looks like skin. I love that product. I'm gonna be using the Fenty Beauty Concealer in shade 185. You already know this is my favorite. And we're gonna place it here, 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 here. And then I am also gonna use this as an eyeshadow primer after I blend this. Damp Beauty Blender. Actually, that was a lie. This isn't damp. Hold on. Okay, I just got up to get this damp and I came back and completely kicked this whole setup that I have. So, Damp Beauty Blender. Just gonna blend everything in. But basically, this is a look I actually wore out to dinner with my boyfriend, and my makeup, I'm like, you know, I mean, I'm on here to toot my own horn. It looked so good. I looked so hot that all of you are gonna look hot now too. So, and I'm gonna prep my eyelids with concealer. This is a relatively new thing for me, but I've seen some people do it, and I tried it the other night and it worked pretty nicely. So, blend that in. I feel like I've been seeing people doing this for years and it always looks nice. So, there we go. Now we're gonna set, you know me, nothing fancy, just Sephora setting powder, Amazon powder puff. I'm gonna bake first. Baking, baking. Baking. Very lightly set the lid so that it doesn't crease immediately. Now, while that is setting, I'm gonna be using the Patrick Ta. Oh my God. The one thing about the Patrick Ta packaging is it's so pretty at first, but girl, you lay a finger on it, look at how like, oh, got crap all over it. Okay, I'm using the Patrick Ta She's Bronzed Duo. You know I like this, but I hate this little thing. And I am using the brush that goes along with it. So this tapered end, gonna dive into the cream bronzer. And I'm just gonna carve out my cheekbones. But I wore this out to dinner with my boyfriend. We went to Il Buco in New York City, where we live. If you guys have never been there, it's like an Italian establishment. It's on Bond Street, really cute area, really close to Bowery. The food was fire. And then after that, we got drinks at Temple Bar, which really sick cocktail menu there. Being quite liberal with this because I'm gonna be blending it in later, as you know. Gonna get a little on the nose, blend this in a little more, wiping off all of that excess baking. Before I put any eyeshadow on, I'm just gonna blend in this contour. I'm gonna be using MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in medium. You already know I have my MAC 170 foundation brush. We are getting in there, and we are going to first go back under the eyes where we just set, and then we're gonna blend out this contour. I like to just dab. Okay. See, now it looks a lot more normal. Wow, we're really moving quickly here, aren't we? Okay, let's get it on the forehead. All right, my base is like practically done. So now I'm gonna move on to eyes. I'm once again gonna be using this MAC Connect and Color palette in Unfiltered Nudes. First, I'm gonna be going in with the shade here. This is the shade Wedge. I'm just gonna slowly be tapping this into the crease here. Just very subtle, kind of dragging it down a little bit. Cute. And then I'm also gonna be layering it with this color directly under it. This is Uninterrupted, so these two colors right here. Here we go. So it's like a little bit of drama, dragging that onto the upper lash line. Just like so. Just like that. And then I'm going to take this blending edge and really just blend that together. And now it's just this kind of neutral smoky situation that is giving you a little bit of definition. Love it. Okay, now let me do this on the other side. I really wanted something super subtle. It's not quite often that I go out with a lot of makeup on. If you watched my last tutorial, my holiday makeup tutorial, that's probably the most makeup you'll ever see me wearing, which it is quite a bit. But that's what I wear for holiday events and any sort of like, you know, winter time soiree, if you will. I thought I was gonna wear that out for New Year's because we were going to go out, but then we totally trashed that plan, and I'm happy that we did. So I actually never wore that out. But part of the fun of makeup is kind of just doing it. So there's our eye look, super easy. Gonna add a little bit more of that darker shade Uninterrupted to just give it a touch more dimension. Great. Okay, now let's go in with this bronzer. I'm actually not gonna be using the Patrick Ta bronzer. I'm not gonna lie, I don't love it. This shade, here's the Patrick Ta and here's the shade I'm gonna be using. This one's a little lighter. They're both like warmer toned. This is the NYX matte bronzer, or sorry, NYX, in shade medium. I'm gonna be using my MAC 150S brush, and I've just found that this bronzer is so flattering. So I just kind of go all around and just warm everything up nicely. Looks crazy on camera, but don't worry, I'm gonna blend it out. Okay, nice. Going back in, 170 brush. I always like to make sure that the contour doesn't come too far forward. Okay. So there's our bronzer. I'm gonna add on a little bit of blush, but the blush that I'm gonna use, it's a MAC mineralized blush. It was a limited edition. It's in the color Warm Soul. It's basically a rose gold. I'm also gonna be using my Sephora 99 blush brush. Sorry, there is a little blush on it. But the reason I'm using this particular rose gold shade, as you can see, well loved, is because it's so subtle. And it kind of just complements the bronzer. So I'm going for more of a bronzy look, a rose gold look, if you will. Look at that. So it's subtle. It's a subtle blush situation that we're working with. Even that's kind of a lot, so let me dab it. Nice. Then you know the drill. We're going in with the Dior Backstage Glow Palette in Universal Glow highlighter brush. I'm only going to be using this gold shade today because I'm going for more of a gold, rose gold, bronzy look under the brow bone. I usually do use this white shade, but it's a little too icy for this look today. And then I do also want to put a little bit on the lid. See how nice that is? A little bit on the lid, a little bit on the inner corner, like so. And then obviously, and I also have some of the Laneige lip sleeping mask on. I've had it on for a few hours now, so my lips are prepped. But the last powder step we have is brows. So I'm just gonna quickly do my brows with the Anastasia Brow Duo Sephora Brow Pencil. I don't want to spend too much time on this. Just filling them in. Just a teeny bit. I know in my everyday video, I kind of go into it a little bit more how I do my brows. So if you are interested in the full brow situation I do, I would check out that video. Just to give them a little bit of this, just a little bit of brow gel. This is NYX Control Freak. Wow, I'm really zooming today. This isn't on purpose. I did this look already, so I know that I love it. I'm already like in the groove of doing it. Then here is the crucial part. We're gonna be using a brown liquid liner. I'm using the Lancome Idole liner in shade Matte Syrup Brown. And it's got like a pen tip like this. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I am going to do a subtle cat eye like that. I'm gonna bring it like halfway so that it's like that. And bring it down there. And see how pretty that is? This one is straighter than this one. And see how nice that is? So see how this eyeliner just kind of automatically lifts the eye so nicely? Going to go ahead and curl my lashes. We want to look hot as f, so we're using the best Maybelline mascara. So this is kind of a subtle fox eye. This is the best whether you're going on a date with your partner, your husband, or even if you're going on a first date. This is like the best makeup to wear because it'll make you feel so freaking confident. This makeup look just flatters everybody. Pretty. I feel like my eyelashes have grown like an insane amount. I've been taking a lot of collagen more for my stomach, but it definitely makes your hair grow and your nails grow. I bet it makes your eyelashes grow because this is a little crazy. My eyelashes are like so long. They're usually pretty long, but this is like a little bit insane. I always do the lower lash line. You need upper and lower to match. I think it looks so weird when people don't wear mascara on the lower lash line. I always notice it. Just put it. It takes 2 seconds. Oh my gosh, we're almost done. So far, we look hot. Okay, great. I'm gonna be going in with, this is the last step, by the way. No, second to last. I'm gonna be using I've talked about how much I liked this already, the Sephora gel lip liner in Dress to the 90s. I saw that it was sold out, so I guess the word is out, but it's gonna subtly, we're gonna line, but we're not gonna fill in, okay? Lining. Blending a little. I moved my head and not the pen. It's so funny. Okay. I'm gonna set with the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. If you know, you know. 1 sec. The last time I had this mist was 2 summers ago. Oh, that just brought back such fun memories of such a fun summer. Here's the final look. Okay, this finished look, ready to go out to dinner, on a first date, on a last date, out with my current boyfriend, probably more likely. I hope this was helpful. I hope you loved it. And I hope I inspired you to continue to be that girl, to be a hot girl in 2024. I hope that this year brings you nothing but the best vibes, nothing but the best energy, and Happy New Year. Hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to leave a comment and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.